Cat can nap anywhere. On the couch, on the floor, once on a keyboard. The word sleep should basically be Cat's middle name. And yet, every single night, Cat cannot fall asleep. Cat lies in bed, completely awake, staring at the ceiling like it owes Cat money. Meanwhile, Cat has watched 3 hours of videos about cats she doesn't know, reorganizing rooms she will never live in. Cat is invested. Cat needs to know if the shelf fits. The shelf fits. Cat watches anyway. 7 a.m. Cat wakes up feeling like warm leftovers. Not the good kind. Cat looks at 2 empty fish plates and remembers eating exactly one of them. Then I ate the other one. This has to stop. Part 2, the science part. Here is why Cat can't sleep. Cat's brain has an internal clock. Scientists call it the circadian rhythm. Cat calls it the thing that is clearly broken. This clock decides when to release melatonin, the chemical that makes Cat sleepy. The problem? This clock runs on light. Bright light at night tells Cat's brain it is still daytime. Stay awake. Be alert. The fish might still need catching. And what is the brightest thing Cat stares at right before bed? The phone. Cat's phone is essentially a tiny sun full of drama and fish videos and comment sections. Cat points this tiny sun directly into her eyes and then wonders why her brain refuses to sleep. Cat's brain is not broken. Cat's brain is just receiving very bad information. There is also the dopamine situation. During the day, Cat uses dopamine, the motivation chemical, for everything. Thinking, working, worrying about that one thing from 4 years ago. By evening, the jar is almost empty. Sleep is supposed to refill it, but if Cat fills the last hour before bed with loud, exciting, fast content, the jar never fully empties, and a jar that never empties never gets properly refilled. Cat wakes up, half motivated, half fish. Part 3, what Cat actually does now. Cat tried 32 different solutions. Cold showers, meditation apps that made Cat more anxious, a white noise machine that sounded like the ocean, which just made Cat hungry for fish. Eventually, Cat found what actually works, and it is embarrassingly simple. Step 1, Cat gives her brain a warning. 30 minutes before bed, Cat gives her brain a warning, not a gentle suggestion. A warning. Cat sets an alarm. The label says, last fish warning. When it goes off, the phone goes on the desk. Not the nightstand, the desk far away. The brain needs time to understand that the day is ending. It does not understand hints. It needs a very clear sign. Step 2, Cat replaces the tiny sun. Cat spent years pointing a tiny electronic sun at her face and then being surprised she couldn't sleep. The fix was almost insultingly simple. Cat turns the bright ceiling light off. Just the small warm lamp stays on. That is it. Warm dim light tells Cat's brain the sun is setting. Melatonin is allowed now. Sleep is coming. The fish are not going anywhere. Step 3, Cat empties the jar. Cat's brain at night is like a browser with 40 tabs open. Each tab is quietly running, using memory, making noise. Cat cannot close them by ignoring them. Ignoring them just makes them louder, especially the fish from Tuesday tab. That one always comes back. So Cat empties the jar. 2 minutes, small notebook. Everything in Cat's head goes onto the paper. Not organized, not beautiful, just out. Every task, every worry. One small thing to do tomorrow, just one. When it is written down, Cat's brain stops holding it. The tabs close, the jar empties, and an empty jar finally gets filled back up during sleep. Step 4, Cat does the boring thing on purpose. This sounds wrong. It is not wrong. Cat makes a small cup of tea, not coffee. Cat learned that lesson and opens an actual book. Paper. Words. No notifications. Cat reads until the same sentence has been read 4 times without understanding any of it. That is not reading anymore. That is the brain waving a small white flag. Cat closes the book. Cat closes her eyes. The fish can wait until morning. Cat is not a morning creature by nature. Cat will never be the type to wake up at 5 a.m. and call it a blessing. But Cat can wake up feeling like a real, functioning, mildly dangerous predator instead of warm leftovers. The difference is not the morning. The difference is what happens the night before. Give Cat's brain a warning. Replace the tiny sun. Empty the jar. Do one boring thing. That is the whole routine. 4 steps. No special equipment. No magnesium. What is the one thing that actually helps you sleep better at night? Tell Cat in the comments. Cat is collecting data. Cat also just really wants to know. Thank you for watching. It means more to Cat than the good fish. Subscribe and leave a like so Cat can keep making these. See you in the next video.